The soft Pacific Northwest rain pattered against my Portland loft windows as I arranged fabric swatches for a new client project. My phone lit up with Mom's photo. "Hi, sweetheart," she said, her voice carrying that careful cheer. "About your father's 65th this weekend. We've had to make it more business-oriented. Investors, the board. You understand, right?" My stomach dropped. Ryan and Brooke were still invited. They were the future of Harper legacy builders. Me? The interior designer who dared to build something outside the family empire? Not so much. "I understand," I replied, voice steady. After we hung up, I stared at the keys in my hand. The midnight blue Cadillac Escalade, bought with every extra dollar from 3 years of hustle, waited in Sophie's garage with a giant bow. It was supposed to prove I belonged in the Harper world. But belonging shouldn't need proving. "Sophie, they uninvited me," I told my best friend when she answered. "I'm keeping the Escalade. Road trip down the coast." "Pack your bags," she said immediately. We left before sunrise, the powerful engine humming as we cruised the Oregon Coast Highway. Towering sea stacks and crashing waves replaced the weight I'd carried for years. With each mile my shoulders relaxed. Sophie snapped photos as I stood by the Cadillac at Cannon Beach, the vast ocean mirroring the possibilities ahead. That night in a cozy Astoria inn I posted one shot. Me leaning against the Escalade, sunset painting the sky. Caption: "This was meant to be Dad's dream gift for his 65th. But when you're not invited to the table, sometimes you have to take the wheel and find your own road." The response was overwhelming. Support from fellow designers, creatives who'd felt the same sting of being the different one. Victor Langford, Dad's longtime business mentor and a Portland legend, DM'd me. "Saw your post. Always knew you had fire in you, Emma. Your father built a company, but you're building a life. Coffee when you're back." His words landed differently than family criticism ever had. They affirmed without demanding. As we wound through redwood forests into Northern California, calls came. Mom worried. Ryan angry. Brooke trying to mediate. But for the first time I didn't rush to fix things. The car was legally mine, paid in full, titled to me. This wasn't rebellion, it was reclamation. Back in Portland 10 days later, Victor met me for breakfast. "Your dad's a good man but stubborn," he said gently. "He sees the business as his legacy. He forgot his children are the real one." I told him some hard truths about balancing ambition with family. The real healing started slowly. Dad showed up at my studio unannounced a few weeks later, hat in hand. "I was wrong to exclude you, Em." The party felt hollow. "I pushed because I was scared you'd struggle like I did starting out. Turns out you're stronger than all of us." We talked for hours over takeout, about expectations, fears, and love that sometimes got lost in boardrooms. No grand apologies or company takeovers, just honest conversation. Mom joined later, tears in her eyes as she hugged me. "We missed you at the center of things." Today my design firm is growing with exciting projects. I still have the Cadillac, now with coastal dust on its tires as a badge of honor. Sunday dinners happen on my schedule. Ryan asks for my input on office redesigns. Brooke and I grab wine nights. The lesson I learned on those winding coastal roads? Family isn't about fitting their mold. It's about having the courage to show them who you truly are. And sometimes, keeping the gift meant for someone else is the best way to finally give yourself the freedom you deserve.